So here we have to do the Fourier transformation of getting a derivative and using higher order versions of it as we did in the Laplace. Um, Over here, there's going to be a big assumption. This assumption is going to be a key factor on if we can actually get anything from this. So we're going to assume there's a decay. So in the both ends of this f of t function, you'll see that over here is going to go to decay 0, and over here is going to go to decay 0. Otherwise, this over here makes everything impossible because it'll explode to infinity one way or another because this e to the thing doesn't really cover all that. Now, that's why I would say that having a unilateral Laplace transformation is powerful. You'll see why. But as I said earlier, we're doing integration by parts as usual. Why integration by parts as usual, I say, is because that's what we did for the Laplace. And you're going to see a lot of Laplace is analogous to Fourier. A lot of Fourier is a lot analogous to Laplace because it's very similar on what the kind of transformation domain we're doing. So it's very similar. You're going to figure that out. And also, obviously, the higher order pattern over here, I need to tell you, right? No shocker there. Um, but yeah. Anyways, for the assumption you need to give. Anyways, next up, we're going to do the derivative, which is interesting. If you have a t with a function over here, in the Laplace domain, you get a derivative. The only tricky part is how to get this portion over here. Now, I'm going to just explain over here that if I grab this over here and put d to the ds over here, you figure out that derivative is equal to t of e negative st. Oh, that's so I'm just moving that inside by taking the partial derivative over there. It's nothing special. It looks special, but it's nothing special. With that, you get a derivative here. And of course, there's a higher order pattern to this. Um, yeah, and I'm not showing a higher order pattern because it'd be boring. It's just doing that like 20 times, and I don't think I want you to look at it. Just notice that. It's better enough, the pattern. Anyway, the next thing is going to be moving the step function, which is just moving the 0 to a. And now another secret thing about this is that you can actually move the step function backwards to get some of this data over here. And that's for future reference, but that's something to note about. And another thing that's way more important is this over here, in my opinion, which you can get information like a step function from here, which is the exponential, which is from this integral over here, moving the a over here and figuring out, you finally get this format over here. So that's cool. That's going to be used for solving a lot of ODEs. But a lot of this is in table, so I'm just showing you how to get them. It's use up on this one. A lot of powers is in use up. You'll see a lot of times I use up for everything. Anyways, there's a next one which I'm gonna do next time. All right, stop it.